For a little Slayers. Oh, did my Discord do the thing again? No.
What thing?
We're just
Are we recording?
all silent.
Yeah, I'm yeah. OBS.
Usually you make a bigger show out of it.
Oh yeah, well yeah, hi, welcome to Slayers, Cult of the Disjointed Hand.
Cult of the Crusty Fingers.
Yeah.
Close enough. Discord order, Bird goes first? Question mark? Reverse Discord order, Taka goes first.
You don't need
Taka's
to
GMing.
introduce your character too hard. That can come later.
Yeah. Bird?
What? Oh, we're doing introductions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Deathbird. I'm playing Miryu. That's all you get to know about them.
Okay, that's me. I'm Deidre, I'm playing Pika Ocho Tony Day. Yeah. That's all you get to know about her.
I'm Quinn. I'm playing Johnny Jr. That's it.
I'm Sean, I'm playing Grimaldi.
And let me just look something up real quick. For
What is my
Taco
name?
is playing everyone else.
for those
And Taco
That's
is
good.
the rest.
And
Slayers.
Taka will form the head.
1 second. Okay, well, for everyone wondering, everyone watching, Sean is playing a Inkwell by Alex Reinhart. Quinn is playing a Gunslinger in the Core Book, and Bird is playing a Fellbeckener, I believe by Roan, R-O-A-N on itch.io, and Drew is also playing a Chaos Witch by them.
Sorry, I forgot to get my dice out.
Do Slayers people care about classes and where they come from, or?
Well, it's good to credit people.
It's good to
I know
credit
when I
people
watch
when-
things, I like to know everybody's class.
Yeah, it's good to credit people when 3/4 of your characters are completely homebrewed.
Yeah.
Fair.
Let's start with my tower.
I don't know if I call it homebrew. I paid money for one of these.
It's still, or it's not homebrew. It's
What's
third-party
third-party?
content, which is the same essentially. One's just you pay for it.
Roan Foch on Twitter. Sorry if I fucked up that name. Anyways. So, white people are gone.
It's
So,
gonna be a theater of the mind game. So.
Yeah. You can see by the big letters that say Theater of the Mind up at the top, and the big theater that you're in. It's the one in the mind.
Thanks for
So,
explaining it to me. I didn't get it yet.
Can we go back to the ground?
No.
You can touch the ground.
Yeah, I should touch grass. Hold on, I'll put
I'll
some.
be in the
I'll put
audience.
I'll abstract.
I was about to also do that bit. I was going to throw. Hold on, I haven't. No, because Johnny's in this game. I need to throw.
Why are you putting Johnny into the audience?
I'm trying to
Like
drag.
it's
It's
full
now
of
a
all the
presentation
amazing
of Lion
performances.
King 1.5.
Ah, I see.
He's leaving this.
So, for some backstory, the party was all hired to steal a cursed artifact known as the Rotting Crown from a group of Inquisitors that were moving it to a more secure location using the underground transit in the district of Graveway. Their mission was disrupted by multiple giant stitched-together corpse monsters, hereafter referred to as corpse beasts, attacking said transit, attacking the party, and causing a lot of underground collateral damage. They never got the crown and are now implicated of, causing this whole ordeal, and are being held for interrogation by the Inquisitors, a group of well, frankly, they're like snitches, but for magic. They're one of in the Infinite Cursed City that this takes place in. They're one of the few universal forms of law enforcement, and operate by fear, and they hate magic and the occult. Currently, they get stitches. No, they don't get stitches.
No,
That's one of
the corpse monster gets stitches.
They do get a copy of Lilo and Stitch on VHS, though.
Yeah, but they have to keep it in a vault because it's a cursed item. Yeah, so the PCs are all have been held in the cell in the authorities' office at a station named Departed in the underground city. After a few hours in the cell, you're ushered down to a small interrogation room, just off to the side of the sheriff's office, with a table and seats for the party on one side. There's a little window to the left that some people you don't recognize are looking through, and the Inquisitor who will be interrogating you isn't here yet. Do you discuss anything?
So that could have got better. Now,
Inquisigators? Okay, we'll call them Inquisigators.
Mistakes were made. Coughs up a bunch of ink.
I think they'd be mad if I started, magicking in here, or I'm gonna do it anyways.
Not the best idea to magic in a jail cell.
Little
Why
little points of purple energy appear at Pika's fingertips, and he starts forming them into little geometric shapes and patterns.
Yeah, if they
Stack
come in
them.
here, I'm implicating you because of this.
That's fine.
Mary claps.
Grimaldi looks extremely worried.
You can't tell what Mario is feeling.
Oh, in the meantime, when we wait, and while I'm, just working on this, didn't really get a lot of time to talk to you guys about what's up? What's the deal with you, being slayers and whatever?
What?
What's the what?
What's a slayer?
Oh, so the thing we are, that we go and we do missions and stuff. That's we hired guns, hired magics.
Helps pay the bills, especially considering my current condition.
Sounds fake.
Hmm.
The condition?
The condition is not.
I assure you, what is happening to my body constantly is very real.
Oh, so that's like a new condition? That's a new thing that's happening with you, or?
It happened a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. I just kind of assumed you were like that.
I mean, I'm like that now.
Fair enough. Looks over to Johnny, as he's the only one who hasn't said anything.
Johnny's just been kind of eyeing all of you, and it's like, well, when you got a gun, what can you really do except shoot people?
I mean,
I do need money to get my way out of here, but
That's so profound.
really, that's my only philosophy.
I mean,
You use objects for what they're intended?
Sometimes.
Gross.
You're wearing clothes, ain't you? I mean...
Are they? Or are they just wearing a blanket?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm an object.
Well, Objectifying yourself is
We're
never.
all
You should never
we'll
let
all
anyone
be
treat you like an
objects
object.
eventually.
Most of us will be objects eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
Yeah. Suddenly the door to the room swings open, and a man, not like a man in like some light armor, enters, and sits down at the other side of the table, and says, "Hello, my name is Mirik Wright. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay."
I don't think
What if
we're in
I
a
were to
position
say-
no?
What if I were to say no? What if I were to say it's not okay?
Many of you like a glass of water before we start?
No.
No. Water is poisonous.
I don't think that's true.
Water's
Squints at you.
water's not
Also
poisonous, but I
squints
know
at me.
your copy tricks.
I'm actually really parched. Can I have a glass?
Sure.
Yeah, alright.
Can I try and what roll can I try to do a roll to try and make a glass of water out of thin air, out of just polygons and
Make
slide
a
it over.
glass. I don't think your polygon water is stable enough to I don't think your polygon cups are stable enough to hold water, let alone
Hold
create
water.
stable water.
I guess that's fair enough.
But you can try to approximate it.
Yeah, I can try to approximate it. What do I roll for that?
Oh, you don't need to roll. It's just scuffed.
Oh, I do. I try to make just slide my fingers up and like connect the dots, this little like shitty cup, and throw it over, and it instead of being full of water, it just turns into water.
I'd like one a little bit more stable than that one, please.
Another person comes in and slides a glass of water and leaves. Anyways, I will ask that you keep tricks like that to a minimum, he says to
No,
Pika.
Grimaldi just gives him a look.
What page of this? There it is. Okay, page 9. Like, all right. Who would like to be questioned first?
Give the eyes to everyone else, as no one seems to take up the offer.
Exact
You
same.
give the thumbs up.
Is that your way of saying yes, or I can't tell with you? Is that an affirmative or a negative from you?
Yes.
That doesn't help.
All right then, Miro. What is your name?
Mirio.
Do you have any last name?
What's that?
Very well. What are your pronouns?
I don't have any.
What is your profession?
I do things.
Thing doer.
I'm a thing doer.
What kind of things?
Most things.
Most things. For money?
Yes.
Why were you in Graveway?
I was helping these people do a thing.
Oh, what thing?
I wasn't really paying attention.
Where are you from?
Hmm. Far.
Alright. Do you have any ties to the occult?
Not really.
Alright. Do you follow any particular faith, and do you belong to an organized group founded by this faith?
I don't understand those words.
What are your connections with the Rotting Crown?
I do not know what that is.
I see. What were you doing near the railway when the incident occurred then?
I was just there.
By coincidence?
Sure.
What were you doing 12 days ago?
I don't know.
Can't remember?
I don't remember a lot of things.
I see. Do you have any prior history with these kinds of monsters?
Kind of.
What do you mean by that?
Like, family kind of does funny things.
And so these funny things involve corpse beasts.
Oh, no, not corpses.
Do any of the corpses on the beasts resemble your family or anyone you might know, including yourself?
No.
Stop that.
What?
Like, I start to peek and stop that.
That...
He tries to slap it away.
It crumbles. Aww.
Sad face.
Alright.
No.
Who else would like to go next?
Since you already decided, drop away my tower, I guess.
What is your name?
Oh. This is a required question?
Yes.
Okay. Are they all required questions?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Pika Ochotoni Day.
Alright, Pika. What are your pronouns?
She, her.
What is your profession?
That's an interesting question. Now, what really defines a profession?
What do you do for money?
I guess Slayer would be accurate.
I see. Why were you in Graveway?
Oh, well, see, I was tasked with retrieving this, what was it, rotting crown of yours, and so I went. And it's simple as that.
You were tasked with retrieving the highly classified object under high security.
Yes.
So you were admitting to trying to steal the object that has gone missing.
Well, how do you define stealing? Because really, were you its original owner?
So yes.
No.
So you were
You see,
attempting to take the object away from the institution which it belonged to.
Quick question, Taco. Were we or were we trying to take it for the institution?
You were not. You're taking it from the institution.
Okay, making sure. Well, as I see it, artifacts like that deserve to be with the cultures that brought them forth, yes? And I don't believe it's in good faith to have it here in your, what, vault, museum, whatever you want to call it.
10 people died because of the rotting crown.
And? How many people have died because of you?
I've killed 2 to 3 people that were not innocent.
Yes. Alright, well.
So, where do you have the crown at the moment?
Oh, I don't have it on me. I entirely failed in my mission.
So you're saying the beasts attacking directly when you were trying to obtain the crown are entirely unrelated.
They're unrelated to me. I didn't bring them.
You didn't what?
I didn't bring them into being. Have you seen my magic? It's very different. She starts trying to do magic in front of them.
Where are you from?
Well, I've been everywhere. Does space really have a meaning? Because if you look around, who's to tell whether or not I've touched this particle? Just waving her hands in the air, just all over the place. Who's to know if I've touched any of this before? Because I could have been here before. I could have not. Really, it just depends on how you look at it. I've been everywhere. I've been nowhere.
Okay. Well, I suppose after admitting that you were attempting to steal the highly classified object, then that ends my line of questioning.
Aww.
Actually, what were you doing 12 days ago?
12 days ago. Was the 12 days ago wasn't the same... Wasn't the time we were doing...
That was like a few hours ago.
You know, I can't really say.
So
I don't want to reuse the same argument, but does time really exist? If you think about it.
I don't.
You don't?
Do you know anyone with the last
You
name
should.
Drowsel?
The last name what? Drowsel?
Drowsel? Drauzhal.
No. I don't think I know one of that name.
Did any of the corpses resemble anyone you know?
No, I do not recognize the bodies.
And you claim to be... And Miro here claims that you were all working together.
Did they say that?
They said they were in a group with you.
I genuinely do not recall them saying that.
Interesting.
I mean, from what you got from Mary, seems to have just tagged along.
Alright. Who's next?
I'll kind of nod my head.
Alright. What is your name?
Name's Johnny Jr.
What are your pronouns?
He, they.
And what is your profession?
Quite say I got one, you know. Just living job to job, kind of a freelance for hire.
And what are some of the things you do?
Well, I've stolen
jobs.
things, I've killed things, I've catered weddings, done a lot of stuff.
All right. Why were you engraved?
Professional thing to wear.
Well, I was trying to steal that there artifact, the Rotting Crown, I think you mentioned it was.
So you are also admitting to trying to steal the crown that has gone missing exactly the day you came to steal it.
That I am.
All right. Well then, where are you from?
Down under? Underground?
What are your ties to the occult?
Can't say I really have any. I've stolen things
You-
from the occult, but not
So you've
involved with it.
So you've stolen occult artifacts before.
Once or twice, yeah.
What were you doing near the railway? No, I already know that one. What were you doing 12 days ago?
That's a specific amount of time. Can I counter that with another question?
Yes.
Why specifically 12 days?
No.
Okay. I don't know, probably just, living in a back alley somewhere. Trying to grab some food. Not sure.
Do you believe in a particular faith, and do you belong to an organized group founded by this faith?
No, sir.
Do you have any prior history with those kinds of monsters?
Not seeing anything like it, actually.
Do you know anyone with the last name Drowsel?
Nope.
Did any of the corpse resemble anyone you know?
Don't think so, though, pretty hard to tell.
Alright. And this leaves you.
Inky boy.
Hi, how's it going? He leans
It's
forward
going
in his
fine.
chair, his hand on his chin.
Well, what is your
Their
name?
chin. Name's Grimaldi.
Do you have a last name?
No, I was an orphan.
What are your pronouns?
They, them.
What is your profession?
Freelance, do whatever I can to make money. Mainly do courier work, but I slay on occasion.
Okay. Why were you in Graveway?
Why not? Seeing the sights, looking around, having a great old time. Making some cheap money.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from the hollowed halls of the vacant towers.
I see. What are your ties to the occult?
When you say that, is there like a table?
Yeah, there's a table.
Grimaldi raises their hand and slams it on the table, and slowly drags it down, leaving back a large black stain of ink.
But that's pretty much it.
I see. What were you doing near the railway when the incident occurred?
I like trains. I think they're pretty cool, pretty fun.
Me as well. What were you doing before the incident had occurred?
I was helping these group of people, just trying to get down the passage. I don't know what they were going for or what they wanted, but I always like to help people when they're in trouble. It's kind of my thing.
All right. Do you have any prior history with those kinds of monsters? The corpse ones?
No. I might be dead, but I'm not sure.
Do you know anyone with the last name Drowsel?
Nope.
Do any of the corpses resemble anyone you know?
No one I've seen before in my life, though I have seen some corpses before.
What are your connections to the Rotting Crown?
Name sounds familiar. I think I've heard these chucklefucks mention it, but I've never seen it or heard about it.
Alright. Well, I have a few more questions, as a group. Obviously, I know Grimm's answer to this, but, how did you all meet each other?
It's difficult to say if really we were ever, in the grand scheme of things, ever separate.
Yeah,
Still
I
on
don't
the
really know
floor
what that's
throwing-
supposed to mean, but
Still on the floor,
We're all-
throwing her polygon at the ceiling.
we were all hired for one specific purpose, which was to steal that crown.
And how long have you known each other?
Like a day.
You know? Yeah, what time is it? Because about that many hours.
Have any of you ever encountered a similar paranormal experience?
Oh, all the time.
I like to consider myself an experience.
Yeah, I don't want to be exactly quite rude, but there's a lot of paranormal experiences kind of all the time.
All the time.
If you don't really do a very good job at keeping them, maintained.
I squint at you. What is that supposed to mean?
Because it's still on the floor. From falling out of her chair.
You were literally casting spells as we speak.
And? Just a ball. It's not exactly a ball, but...
Do you consider
That
yourself
is
to
a
be...
multi-edged structure.
Yes.
Do you consider yourself to be or be part of a religious organization? I guess it's directed towards everyone.
Not really.
Nope.
I don't know what that is.
Not me.
Have you ever worked for any religious organizations? Or was this job for any particular religious organization?
I actually couldn't tell you that, because I don't know.
Alright.
I've worked for religious organizations in research, never anything like this. I'm something of a scholar. She just now gets back up, picks up her chair, spins it around, and sits on it substitute teacher style.
Have any of you ever died, been brought back to life, or made a deal with occult entities?
Does... you go first.
Me?
Stairs.
Grimaldi raises their hand.
Yeah, hi. I'm not afraid to admit it. 1 minute, I was doing a small delivery, then there was a bullet in my throat, and then I woke up in a vat of ink.
Okay.
If you count demons having pacts with me,
I see.
Do you count the concept of infinity as a occult entity? Because really, it's more of a mathematical entity. Johnny?
Oh, nah. None of those apply to me.
He's just a man with a gun. He knows.
I know what I do, and I do it well.
Have you ever faced legal troubles in the past?
I faced legal persecution, never to the point where I'd call it trouble.
Anyone else?
Really, just the same thing. Face the law, but not really troubling.
Alright. Have you ever attacked or killed an Inquisitor?
Oh, for sure.
Alright.
I don't know. No.
Outside of
John?
today, I think that was that one time. I don't think they died, but probably hurt.
Grim?
Repeat the question again.
Have you ever attacked or killed an Inquisitor?
No, never.
Alright. Hmm. How do you, clean this ink?
I don't think
Oh,
you do.
it's outside of my body. It usually evaporates.
Alright. Anything else?
Come on. What? Paper.
Alright, that's all for now.
Dang.
Oh,
No questions about the paper.
no. I just assumed it was a fashion choice. Do you want me to ask another question?
Silence.
Alright then. I'll be, I'll just escort you out. You are free to leave.
Yeah, just like that. Oh,
That is very surprising.
I mean, yeah, we just kind of, at least half of us admitted to just.
I
Wait,
super
they
admitted
definitely steal
to regularly killing Inquisitors, and you're just like, yep, that's fine.
You know what? We probably should look a gift horse and a mouse. Mouse?
No,
Whatever.
If you, ever have any concerns or, need any help of the Inquisitors, feel free to ask around. And, Mirex slides over a business card onto the table.
What, business cards?
fancy. Snag. I look at it. How nice is it? Give me your American Psycho business card evaluation.
It's an alright business card. This is solid. Actually, yeah. Hold on. Let me roll 1d10 to determine the
Is this
quality of this business card. This is a dog shit business card.
is this a type of business card that they only have one of?
Oh, they have more. They can hand. They
Okay.
hand more.
Tika folds hers up
Mario.
into.
Mario slaps their face on the table on top of the business card and then lifts it up and the business card is gone.
Tika folds hers up
Did
into
you
an
eat
origami. Let's not question them, I think. Tika folds hers into an origami swan and then taps it and it flies away.
Where does it land?
Who knows? It kind of in midair folds its in on itself until it's nothing.
Alright.
You should
And,
really
you
get a
roll-
graphic designer.
Escorted out of the building onto the streets of Graveway. you can feel free to explore or you check out the bar. You can go back and
God.
regroup at Slayer's Row. Check out the bar there.
Oh no, my entire screen has gone black.
Oh. Not good.
That is not good.
We don't need to roll or do anything at all for this session, right?
I mean, it's unlikely. It's possible. So yeah, where do you go to now?
Alright, well. I just
You can
really.
find a place to stay.
I didn't have any. I really assumed that I was going to be put in prison there. I did not think they were just going to let us out.
I'm a bit surprised myself, but I mean, I wasn't really gonna let myself get captured.
Oh, there we
But
go.
you
I'm
did. You actually did get yourself captured.
I meant captured for more than, an hour. It doesn't count if it's less than, like, a day.
Oh. Okay.
And I was fully ready to do a prison break, but
Well, we still got a job to do, really, so,
you
I'm gonna
still
see if I
on.
can find me some,
You still want to go find that crown?
yeah. I
Alright.
mean,
Sounds fun.
If you want the scene of the incident is heavily obscured by rubble and nearby inquisitors inspecting the place.
Mm.
There was a minor cave-in. Like, minor is in the sense that, like, relative to the whole city, this cave-in could definitely kill you.
yeah.
So, we're going, what? We just, like, go to the bar now and hang out for the rest of the day, find somewhere to sleep.
I'm gonna...
You could go to the surface. The
Um,
smog under here.
Yeah, check out who might have seen any of those corpse creatures.
Investigating, alright.
You wanna go hunt
That's
for
the
corpse
plan.
creatures?
I'm gonna go ask around and see if anyone saw where those corpse creatures went.
Alright.
Right, you want to reconvene? We
The
can all do our...
inquisitors are like city members.
Just normal people. Yeah, city members.
Alright.
Mario is
a,
probably just gonna wander around near someone else, so
I might go do some research and get back to you and see if I can find anything else on them.
if they're all splitting up, I'm gonna roll D3 to see which one he's just gonna follow.
Where's Grim going?
Done?
Where's Grim going?
Grim. Okay, let's see. What are my options here? There's bars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grim's
just oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Grim's like, well, I'm gonna go get plastered. Bye, and he goes to the nearest bar.
Have fun!
Okay, let's see who's Mario is following.
Okay. Who's in what order?
Oh, it's left to right.
Okay, you're heading to the bar.
Okay. Bar.
Alright. Johnny, roll me a streets check.
I already know what I'm
Streets?
rolling,
Cool.
so I'm just gonna roll mine as well.
You just roll your streets.
Yeah,
dice?
let's go.
Nice. Alright, let me think.
I roll a dice while we're at it.
You know that Alright, let me think. There's a lot of citizens were under the impression that the corpse beasts were killed by the Inquisitors, but there's no bodies or traces of them around the site.
Hmm.
And if they were, under the rubble that they created, then the Inquisitors didn't kill them.
Yes. Huh. But no one saw them like run off if they did.
They suppose most people around haven't really seen them.
Okay.
And the destruction by them is mostly relegated to one area, but there's like holes and some chasms in that nearby area they could have slipped through.
I see. Okay, cool. Good place to look. I'd say that's it for me, just looking on the streets.
All right, Pika, are you just going in?
I'm studying
Studying
up on these creatures. Use my D10, same roll.
Studying. All right. You So all right, let me Control F. Corpse. Oh, I believe they are corpse giants.
Oh.
You know that you learn let me just do some reading here real quick. You know that Graveway's power is controlled by the closest thing to a seat of power in Graveway is the local Necromancers Guild, and necromancy and generally disregarding the sanctity of dead is very common.
Okay.
Most of the city and most of its energy is run off a necromantic power source known as Ghost Light. That is emanating off of the. I say doesn't sound normal. Emanating off of the corpses of dead titans.
All right. Well, I'll have to tell Johnny about that when we meet back up.
All right. And Grim and Miru. Let's see. Do you try to like meet anyone? Do you like try to look for people at the bar? Look for some shady figures, or do you just keep to yourself and keep to yourselves, I guess, and get plastered?
Oh, Mario doesn't get plastered. He's just watching.
Yeah, the bartender. Is there a name for a bar here?
They're just watching.
The Now there's just it's just the Departed bar in the Departed station. There's a little goblin manning the bar.
What do you got that's strong?
We got a lot that's strong.
Actually, you know what? Give me a Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, right. Hey, is this a real thing?
Yes, it's a real cocktail.
Oh, okay. Looking this up real quick because I'm interested now. Okay. You use their it seems kind of inconvenient pouring all the drinks from the big heavy bottles with their little goblin hands, but they do a pretty good job. Give you a Bermuda Triangle. You know, I wonder why it's called the Bermuda Triangle.
Grim just smirks and drinks it.
I figure it's something like the pit over by Terminus. Big bottomless hole where they just throw all their trash in.
Yeah,
at
but
least-
with like a tropical vibe.
Yeah. And at least they say it's bottomless. Hole could just be really long. Everything's really long with you're really small. Isn't that right? He beckons to some other goblin in the bar and they just yell, "Yeah!"
Yeah.
Yeah, Grim just kind of laughs and drinks his drink.
What's the ink alcohol content on that?
It's the alcohol content of that? Well, it's mainly rum. It's mainly rum, so...
Yeah. This is a 11.57% alcohol per volume. 15.4 grams of pure alcohol. 1.1 standard drinks. Whatever that means. You want anything? He says to Miru.
Stairs. Stairs
Just
until
like-
they're uncomfortable.
Just like a water. We have like milk. I can pick something out for you. We have just like
Do you have
knockout
paper?
juice. Do we have paper? I mean, yeah, I guess we have paper. I hand you a little like slip of paper.
It's instantly gone.
I find that this paper isn't as good as the paper they have up top. I've also eaten paper. I'm a goblin.
Bold of you to assume I'm eating paper.
I don't know how else to justify what just happened.
Smiley face.
Alright. Is there anything else you want to chat with this goblin person? Or
So what are the rumors around town?
rumors around town?
Yeah.
Well, you hear about the big accident nearby, and people say that some necromancers tried to attack the station with some big scary monsters.
Do you know any reason why they want to do that?
I wouldn't know. Usually the necromancers, they're like, you know, the people who run this whole thing. So I kind of find it hard to believe that necromancers would try to attack us, but maybe if there's someone or something that they want. I also feel like they could just, you know, try to obtain it using their political power rather than summoning big worm monsters.
I see. Interesting.
People also, one Another one about the pit is some people think that they hear their own voices calling out to them down there. That's usually they're shortly ushered away from the pit.
I see. Neat, I see. So,
He like taps his fingers, little bits of ink appearing on the table and disappearing.
sounds like I might need to investigate that place myself.
Yeah. You got any rumors?
Do I know any rumors?
Yeah.
You know the vacant tower's open.
I don't know what that is.
It's a great part of the city. You should visit sometime.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't like to leave my home turf. I know that's kind of a trope of a goblin, but I like it here.
I see. Cool. Do you know a place where I can crash?
Place where you can crash. Well, not for free. We already got someone crashing in the broom closet. There's an inn nearby, and let's see, where else? You could probably sleep in one of the what are they called again? You could probably find a place to sleep in one of the cemeteries in the overworld if you're desperate enough. But yeah, there's just an inn nearby if you need it.
Cool. Sounds cool. I'm gonna head there. See ya.
Finishes his drink, pays the guy, and he's heading to the inn.
Nice. Does Miro follow?
Yep.
Alright.
You have been equipped. And it's cursed. You cannot unequip Mario.
Right. What does someone else do?
Well, I was gonna try and catch up with the rest of the party so I can tell them all about the fact that necromancers are probably, doing the thing.
You wanna all meet up at the inn?
Yeah, sure.
Oh fuck! I fucked with. Okay. All right. You all meet up at the Departed Inn. The inn itself isn't departed. This station is named Departed. Well, the inn is kind of like this district. Kind of has that energy where everything seems departed. By the way, Graveway written by Logan Dean and the Slayer's Almanac. More credit to people.
Vacant Towers, written by me.
Oh yeah. We can post that if you want.
I'd like you to.
Yeah, alright. Anyways. So yeah, you guys all make your way back to each other at the inn. It's kind of a rundown place, but it's also kind of got like this spooky vibe. It's kind of stylish. It's like it was built really expensively and then hasn't been maintained expensively.
It's shitty, but in like a cool way. It's shitty, but on purpose. Shitty
Yeah,
on
this
purpose.
is an ironic it. The beds are made of concrete as like a joke. As a bit.
Yeah, and all the floors are made of mattresses.
I have to applaud this hotel for their 100% professional commitment to the bit.
I mean, if the floor is mattresses, you're gonna sleep on the floor.
No, it is not that. It is not concrete. Well, I don't know if the floor is concrete. It might be wood. Anyways,
Yeah. Alright, so anyone learn any new information you want to share about this whole crown thing? I sure did.
Yeah, I was looking
I
into
still
where we
don't
might
know what it
find
is.
those corpse things, and seems there's a lot of holes and chasms around where we tried to steal it from. I could have slipped into any number of those.
Well, it seems to me like the seat of power and the necromancers guild and whatnot. They're probably trying to steal it. I don't know how that passed my mind so easily, but yeah, it was probably the necromancers guild trying to mess up the whole exchange. If for no other reason than the crown is a very powerful necrotic magic item of sort. Anyone else?
I found
Sounds fun.
paper.
Cool. Thumbs up.
You guys know me.
Are
I'm
you
always
guys-
down for some action.
So, what's the next?
Oh, I guess I'll unequip mirror you. There we go.
What's our next loot? You think?
Are you guys in the lobby or just like in a hotel room?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, you want to maybe get it?
I was assuming we were already in a hotel room.
I was
honestly.
assuming we were just in the lobby.
Yeah, I was
Pika
assuming you
is
were in the
the
lobby.
Pika is the type to just say that. Just. Yeah, I think the government's planning to kill everyone out loud. So it's powered. See, the power source. This thing called the what's it called again? Ghost.
Source is called Ghost
The
Light.
ghost light, yeah. That's called the ghost light, and I think it's powered by people's souls. And I think they might be trying to replace it or like empower. I don't really
Okay,
know.
well, oh no, you would okay.
I
You might
would.
have forgotten this, Drew. Pika definitely would not have. It is not powered by people's souls. It is powered by the souls. It is powered by the energy of dead cosmic titans.
Oh right, sorry, I forgot. Yes, it's powered by cause. Fuck, are they trying to raise the titans from the dead?
That sounds like something Mary would know about, but me as Bird wouldn't.
Are they trying to raise the titans from the dead?
You can make a streets roll if you want to know the word on the streets about if they're trying to raise the
A
titans.
streets roll for are they trying to raise the titans from the dead?
I mean, it's politics. I guess like streets. What if it's study? No, it is just like politics.
Fuck. I guess.
Pol-
Here comes my D6.
I meant Miru.
Oh, me.
I don't know what to do with this roll now. Alright,
My roll would have been a 5 if Deidre didn't roll.
So true, Bessie.
let me-
Maybe you should get that.
Mir,
We have the exact same roll for streets.
Yep.
Hold on. I don't know, let me think about a result of this roll. Brain. Miru, you've heard of something called the Worm King? I don't know if you don't know if it's relevant or not, but you have heard of something in this district called the Worm King.
Did they bring up the Worm King?
Ah, yes, the king of worms.
Excuse me? Can I study check on Worm King?
Sure.
Hell yeah. 3.
Can I stay check on Worm King?
No.
Sad.
No.
You also know of something called the Worm King. You also do not know what it is or means.
Yeah, the Worm King. Might be relevant, might not. Who really?
The fucking
The Worm King
teenager
is...
working at the front desk is just sitting there, like dead inside, watching you guys.
Talk about the Worm King.
Anyone else have thoughts on the Worm King? Or the Titans?
Somebody enters. Somebody like opens the inn to enter the lobby, sees all you guys, leaves.
So what would I roll for information on the Worm King?
The Worm King.
Study?
Study or hunt?
I'd say information on the Worm King. That's just let me think. The Worm. It depends on how you gained the information. So I'd say I guess it all comes up to how much research you've done on this town via like, you know, background reading and research versus how much you've like learned from talking there and exploring and stuff.
Got it.
The Worm King, you know, the demon that does the worm.
Yes, that might be. Just picturing just like a red devil just doing the worm. No, that can't be right.
Yeah, did you want to?
Translate.
No one could do it that well. They'd be royalty.
Reminder that Mariu summons dance-based demons.
I forgot.
Jay, do you want to roll something? Did you want to roll something, Sean?
I was gonna see if I could roll hunt for it.
Nah. You're not hunting it, and I don't think monster lore would be applicable here.
Yeah.
You can always throw out another check.
I guess that is what you know, is that it is not a monster that needs to be hunted.
Yeah. We can't hunt it, so.
So it's already dead,
Obviously.
which means, fucking conspiracy theory eyes, which means they're maybe, not probably, they're maybe going to be bringing it back with the crown, and something, I haven't figured out the last part, but they're probably doing something. She's made a big ass cork board out of energy, and it has plants her hand on it. All a bunch of like completely like there's no detail on any of them. There's a bunch of things that are like thumbtacked to them. These little pieces, this little
There's
like,
one detail,
squares.
it's the words Pepe Sylvia written down in one of the pieces of paper.
It's not paper. It's just energy.
And down on the
Listen, we've got this.
paper?
If it was paper, it wouldn't be around anymore.
Yeah.
See if I remember how to, hold on. See if I remember how to do this. No, I don't.
Is Pepe Sylvia?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. What did it? Oops. That
X.
also didn't work.
X. Does that mean we need to dig there?
Okay. I think it's probably safest if we just go to sleep tonight and try not to think about the Worm King.
Oh, that's impossible. Once you think about the Worm King, it'll never go away.
Don't say these things.
It
Don't say these things around
in your
me.
mind.
They will be true if you say them near me. It'll happen. Yeah.
Once the Worm King enters your ear, it never leaves.
Not listening.
Is it because the Worm King is in your ears?
That's disturbing.
The Worm King's dead. He's dead. For now.
Many things are dead, but are not gone.
That's true. That's very true.
Somebody shut these two the fuck up.
These two should not be allowed next to each other.
I mean,
let me
you're the
just-
one being loud. Mario doesn't really talk over a certain volume.
Yeah, you know what? I have no idea how we got on the subject of a Worm King, but I thought we'd go check things out around the side of the probably tomorrow morning.
Do
Right
you
now.
think the Inquisitors will let us get that close?
Well, we have business cards, and if
two
not,
of us
we can
do.
just we
You
can just
have-
run past.
He holds up a business card that's like black and dripping with ink. Is that what this was?
One of us has business card.
The business card is unrecognizable.
It's been in Johnny's pants. I don't know if his bullet spilled open and now it's covered in gunpowder.
Does a business card just like slip from under Miru's mask out? 'Cause I think that'd be really funny.
It's a business card from someone else.
All the letters on it are like anagrams. Oh, they're all jumbled, but it's like the same letters that were on it, hypothetically.
Oh wait, I put it in wrong.
Did they put it up to their face?
Slam.
I was gonna say they put it up to their face and it like a vending machine.
Yes.
Alright, so are you gonna go check out some shit the next day?
I think
Yeah, sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, Miru, as you get ready for bed, you you hear a story about you hear some people outside talking. They're being kind of obtusely loud, and you ever hear them talking about the Worm King's Bastion and how it's generally a weird place. And eventually they fuck off, but you do hear them.
Alright, so maybe that Worm King wasn't completely useless information, huh?
Mario promptly forgets this information.
Any any of y'all know where the Worm King's Bastion is?
I
Or what it is?
have not stopped thinking about the Worm King for 8 hours.
Yeah, did you actually sleep at all? You don't look like you did.
I don't think Pika ever sleeps fully.
Sleep is weird for me, and I've kind of accepted that.
A little bit more of her hair has gone from gray to full white. That's not a
I'm glad
shading
I
thing.
can make you feel uncomfortable.
Pika's not uncomfortable, she's just manic. Because she knows that something is important and doesn't know why.
Do you know about the Worm King's Bastion?
No, I don't! So we go there. She's shaking. And we figure it out.
Do you know where it is?
Fuck!
Well, you could probably figure out where it is from the local transit maps.
Yeah, sure.
Um, all right, so you eventually transit your way there. No giant monster attacks this time, almost.
Man.
You did see something weird eyeing the train for a little bit, but it passed by too fast. And you make it up to a place where frankly no one else is, and it's super deep, and the person manning the transit seems kind of a little upset at you for bringing them here. And
Worm King.
you get to a really deep down, a bit, like farther deeper underground, and there's a heavily ruined stone keep.
The people like posted outside God ones.
There's no outside gardens underground, and nobody's
I meant
working
God,
on any-
not Garden. Sorry,
Oh.
I meant gods, like people protecting it.
Outside guards? No outside guards.
Cool. You
Nobody's
just walk
here.
straight in. Say hi to the Worm King.
You you walk into the stone keep. Actually, you don't, because the doors are they're like one of those little like grate doors that castles kind of have, and they don't open
A portcullis?
for you. Yeah, portcullis.
You're welcome.
That isn't opened.
Wait, so it's like a stone fortress? So it's like walls around the place?
Yeah.
Cool. You know one thing about walls. They're scalable.
They're also bendable.
What?
You can put ink on
Not,
walls.
not in my experience.
What's a wall? Walk
Attempt to
through.
climb
joke.
the wall.
This is a map of Graveway, by the way. BT dubs.
Okay. Nice.
Well, map in the like abstract sense. The Graveway is constantly shifting, like the
Yeah.
rest of the district. So yeah, you're blocked by a portcullis.
I guess I'll just scale a wall.
Scaled
Like
wall.
you do.
I would like to try to blast a hole in the wall. What do I roll for blast hole?
Well, let me resolve scale the wall first.
Alright.
Yeah, roll me a. I guess this would be. I guess this would be an agile check. Give me an agile check.
8.
Who?
8.
Yeah,
Alright.
nothing but dubs.
You managed to climb up the top of the keep and get down pretty safely. I'll talk about that a little bit more. Let's resolve what Pika's doing first, I guess.
Yeah, I'd like to just kind of trace out a just a flat two-dimensional shape on the wall and cause it to bend in on itself, opening a door that's not there.
Alright.
We don't
I
believe
guess-
in walls here.
I guess just let me look at something. I think I have an idea of how
I
you go
just
for
realized
this.
that none of my demons have like anything utility-wise. It's just combat.
None of my abilities are super utility, but the concept of my class
I don't
can
think
be
anybody
very
has
utility.
utility abilities.
Yeah, it's Slayers.
Um, let's- I guess just roll me a. I guess just.
Blast.
Roll me a tactics check.
Tactics?
Yeah, to not break the wall entirely.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right. You break a hole in the wall, and the part of the wall just kind of crumbles down. You can get over it, but
Foothold.
you've just
Gestures.
broken off a piece of the wall.
Gestures to the
Anyways,
very not foothold shape. The hole in the wall.
Past the wall is the upper part of a how do I say this? The upper part of a mummified remains of a worm creature bound by 4 posts. And several
Can I
several
study it?
different symbols
Is this
are
the Worm
relevant to
King?
the wall. I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you think that the
the
mummified worm being held in the Worm King's bastion might be the Worm King? Well, what are you trying to get out of the study roll specifically? Because if you want to know if it's the Worm King, you can figure out it's the Worm King. But if there's anything more specific,
What does the Worm King do?
what is the Worm King? Yeah, right. You can roll me a study check. The Worm King is a yeah, the Worm King was one of the cosmic titans that emits ghost light, and it used to be a big scary monster, and
still is.
yeah, well, it's a mummy now.
That's big scary monster.
Yeah. That's about all it does. It used to have little offspring that mind controlled people. It doesn't anymore. They were killed too.
Neat.
Can I roll?
Mary promptly forgets this information.
Thank you, Miru. Very useful. Very cool. Can I roll something to see if it looks like they're in the process of going to be potentially bringing the thing back to life?
Well, you don't find any, let's see. Give me a study check.
That's my good one. Bada bing. Damn it! I guess that's just a no.
Sorry, I'm just reading
RNG
up some
does not
lore
like
here.
you.
No, you don't really know how you would tell that. You don't really find anything that would indicate that either. Which is usually the mark of something like that, is things being around.
Yeah, I guess they're not. Got all hyped up to finally see this Worm King, and it's just a big boob. Whoa! Xylophone?
So what is your what's your next step here? What are you doing next? If you don't have an answer, I have one.
Oh, that's always a fun thing to hear from your GM.
You're asking Pika, right?
I'm just asking the general you as a group.
So we found the worm, but it's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Grim, is there any kind of sticks or rubble laying around?
There's a lot of rubble laying around, like a ton. Like Pika broke a wall down.
Okay, yeah. Grim picks up like a stick or a piece of rubble and pokes the corpse.
You poke the corpse, and as you all right, let me do some research here. You as you pick up some rock to poke the corpse with, under it is a you see a tiny little white worm squirm into the ground and back into the rubble.
That's
Just for a
disgusting.
bit.
I don't feel safe here anymore. Yeah, they back off. Like, yeah, don't trust that.
All right. Anyone else have anything to add
What was
or anything to detract?
Sorry, what was there?
Oh, there's a worm under the rubble.
Worm.
No, I was
White
asking.
worm.
Just a worm? So, here's a question. Are we sure all of its little offspring were killed? Just asking for a friend.
Guess not.
Oh, it's not fun. Big ass worms, my favorite. They got pretty much no, like, polygonal shape to them, even a little bit. It's like the third worst thing about worms, you know, is that, 1, gross, 2, still gross, 3, where's the polygons? No? No? Just me? Okay.
Yeah, I won't lie. I don't get it.
PS1 game. Sorry, what was that, Quinn?
I don't get it. I don't get what you're trying to. the
I just
point
like when I
you're
can
trying to
see
make.
shapes in things. And circles don't count.
Circles are like the best shape.
Just the most rage you have seen on her face.
I mean, round. They spin.
Do they though? How can
Like
you tell
wagon
if it's just a
wheel.
flat circle with one singular color? How do you even know it's spinning? Huh?
I guess that's the beauty of it. You never do.
Yeah, circles. Yeah, they're whatever. I just hate making them. They got so many points on them.
You can make like a dodecahedron or like an octagon that's kind of like a circle.
Yeah, but it's like a circle that's like easier to make and more fun to look at. You know?
I guess.
Think about it. A circle has a bunch of like tiny little edges,
Yeah.
just very microscopically.
Yeah, so Pika has to make a single... If Pika wants to make a circle, she's got to make a single point for each of those tiny little edges. Thus, she does not like circles.
Right. So yeah. So what's your next move here?
What is our
Something
next
else
move
you
here?
want to investigate?
Go
Anywhere
check
else?
out those caverns and holes and stuff,
Yeah, there was the bottomless pit.
and
There was
also the
the,
bottomless pit.
Is the bottomless pit really bottomless, though?
I don't know. Why don't you go find out?
I could.
Oh, fuck.
Why don't you go find out?
Alright. So you heading to the pit first, or the scene of the crime?
I'll do it. Okay,
Alright,
yeah,
so,
pit.
What
yeah,
shape
as you
is the
head
pit?
you head to the terminus for a little bit, which is the capital, or its center, I guess. It's just a big hub of activity, like this big building, kind of like a massive mall, basically. And there's and also like a traveler's center in place, and it's pretty cool. But off to the side, there's a little passageway. There's some railway tracks there, but that's mostly used for transporting garbage. It's not a long walk, and you followed this tunnel down to a little jut, a little like big area of the cave dome, and just a big hole in the ground. There's like a little thin. It's not that thin. It could fit like maybe two people. Do like a 2-people cliff to walk around the hole, and there's this little thing dumping like tons of garbage and corpses in there. Not tons of corpses. Like I guess not a regular amount of corpses either. There be corpses.
Slightly more than regular, but not a ton.
Yeah.
What do the corpses look like?
They mostly just look
Dead.
yeah. Let me see.
Like,
Yeah, they
is there
mostly,
any specific cause of death on them?
No, they mostly seem pretty. They seem pretty uniform, or not. They seem pretty ununiform. Actually, they seem just like pretty varied in their corpseness and even their age.
Any
Unless
markings?
there's something no markings that you can see. Unless there's something you're missing, it seems like they're just being dumped with the trash.
Got it.
That's lame.
Question. Taco?
Hmm?
This pit
What?
claims
Oh, yeah.
to be bottomless, yes?
Yeah.
As someone whose entire study was into the concept of infinity, can I define whether or not, or I guess I could define that a bottomless pit could exist. Could I define whether or not it'd be possible to escape a bottomless pit?
Sure.
Alright, cool. Is that a study?
I don't really understand
in
what
case,
you're going. Like,
in case I have to investigate down there, could I get out?
Did you get out? Well, you'd have to, hypothetically you could, but you'd have to have a way back up. You'd, basically have to rock climb. It is, bottomless. It might be infinite in a way, but there's a set starting point, being the top of the hole. So that there's, like,
So
you won't be trapped in a loop of constantly going up. You believe.
So,
Then it might not be bottomless, it might just be like two portals connected to each other.
yeah, so it's so that's where the technicality comes in. It's only infinite in one direction.
Yeah.
Okay. So I couldn't like wormhole my way out if I wanted to investigate what was down there.
Well, if you like brought your own.
If you brought your own bottomless pit and poof.
Oh, don't bring your own bottomless pit. That's you don't want to.
If I brought my
Throw the bottomless pit into the bottomless pit. That doesn't go well.
you put the
sounds
bottomless
like,
pit on the other
that's-
side of the bottomless pit, and it becomes a loop.
That sounds like shoving a portable hole into a bag of holding.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Okay. You said if you brought your own, and I immediately thought was my own bottomless pit.
Yeah.
When you had brought your own way out. So I guess there's not much we can investigate here.
Yeah, not really.
Don't see much.
You could try to steal some garbage.
Any cool looking garbage?
Is it false?
Any good garbage?
Let me see. I believe there is a check for that.
Can I hunt garbage?
I guess
Can I
cool
just-
looking garbage.
Deceive? I had a D8 in deceive, despite the fact that I was completely honest to that man during the interrogation.
Yeah. Incriminatingly honest. I'd say it would be. I guess it would just be study to find something good. Study or tactics?
Alright, here comes study for something cool in the garbage. 8!
Let's see. It is the garbage. I did roll an 8 though. You managed to get.
A newer, cooler pair of shades. Impossible.
Does anybody else want to do something while I try to think of something?
Not a
I
sword.
have no idea what to do with Mario right
So
now.
are you
a
looking
lot of-
for like? Are you looking like what sort of value are you looking here for this item? Like,
Oh,
are you
just
looking
shit
to
that
find-
looks cool.
Yeah, you find a skull with like horns on it, and it's green.
Yo, check this out.
Skull. Huh.
She holds it up and something like obviously legendary magic sword falls into the pit behind her as she's pointing at the skull.
That looks like a cherub.
Banned. Just kidding.
I'm keeping this. Snap your fingers, it's gone. Somewhere. Over the rainbow. Way up high.
Miru, you and only you hear you hear something coming out from the pit. It sounds like someone saying hi, but like they're really quiet.
Oh. I think someone fell into the pit. How
No,
unfortunate.
What a shame. Can I look down into it?
Yeah, you look down, you see no one. It's a bottomless fucking pit.
Right, I forgot about that part. Fuck.
What a
You
shame.
look down.
Oh well.
Roll me 1d4 not to trip. I'm joking. These holes look too small and too untouched for any corpse giants to make their way through. And even if they did, everybody would have seen it. And again, they couldn't be snuck in here because it's very small.
So there's no way they would jump here, which means they have to be somewhere still.
Well, only one place left that I can
Would
think
it
of.
be fucked up if I summoned a demon and pushed it into the pit?
No, it's a demon.
No, it's a demon.
No, it's a demon.
I'm not
You're
gonna.
It would be so.
Oh.
It would be so funny though. You'd summon a boogie beast and drop him in.
You know what? Fine. High or low?
Me?
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, me. Low.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, well, I suppose the only place I have to check the scene of crime. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. You make, I suppose you just make your way to the scene of the crime.
Yep.
Scene of the crime has distinctly less Inquisitors than yesterday, but there's still some patrolling.
Alright.
Johnny, get out the
I'll,
business card.
I'm just gonna walk on through like I belong
I'm
there.
just gonna.
Not even
they
taking out
won't
the
see
business
me.
card.
Do you want to roll a deceive check, Johnny?
I would also like to
I
walk
want
on.
to roll a stealth check.
Well, first, Johnny, do you want to roll a deceive check?
I can roll nothing but
Yeah.
maximum.
You can just get through by the power of sheer confidence. Everybody assumes that you just like know what you're doing. Look at a place. Yeah, Mira, feel free to sneak around.
Johnny has rolled exclusively sixes.
Yeah.
Mira, you managed to avoid the gaze of the Inquisitors. Grim and Pika, do you want to
I'm
try to
also
hide? Do you want
I'm
to
also
follow
gonna
Johnny's lead?
I'm gonna also take the I belong here route.
Alright, you can just follow Johnny. You don't need to. Okay.
I put on a different pair of sunglasses that look more professional. That's the only change to my appearance.
Are you trying to sneak around the crime scene or just follow Johnny? Grandpa? Sean?
Yeah, Grim's gonna. Okay, what are my choices again? Say that again.
You're just trying to. Are you either want to sneak around the crime scene with Miru or just follow John and Pika?
Yeah, I'm following John and Pika.
Alright. So yeah, it looks like mostly a lot of a big like wall of rubble. Some of the rocks and stuff. There's like a bit of blood like seeping out from it. Not too much. The whole thing was right before a little chasm, like not an endless one probably, but the railway is sort of like a bridge. It was right before a bridge over a chasm.
Got it.
Not sure how we could have missed that. They could have just fallen down.
That's true.
Very possible.
Yeah.
Why don't we have a look
But
down?
then, how does that explain the blood that is in the rocks?
You said 10 people died, Taco.
Yeah,
They could have been there.
that's true.
We could also check the rocks. That's also a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the rocks.
You look through the rocks as much as you can, at least. It is again a lot of rubble, and no worms this time. But
That's positive.
Yeah, a lot of dead bodies.
That's a negative.
Let me think.
I gotta be right back.
All right. Well, that gives me more time to think.
Oh crap! I forgot.
While we're doing this, Bird, are you there? While we're waiting, Bird, are you there?
I'm doing something.
Okay. Well, while we're
I'm
waiting, I'm gonna
in-
pee.
The
Alright.
other room.
Gonna
Hey,
pee.
Quinn.
Hello.
How are you on this wonderful break?
Pretty good. How are you on this wonderful fine break?
I'm doing great. You know, I'm playing Slayers with some of my good friends. It's
Damn,
been a good
that's
time.
pretty cool.
Yeah. So, Quinn, what are some things we've been discussing recently?
Discussing.
Yeah, that we can share with the world. Hey, Quinn, truth or dare?
Truth.
I should have thought of a question. Quinn, do you, coming up with questions is hard. You just said flare, I could say do a backflip.
I don't think I have the space. I'm gonna stick with truth, actually, because I don't think I can physically do a backflip, nor do I have the space for that. I would probably just kick my ceiling all my life,
Hey,
and
Quinn,
then hit the
what's your
floor.
Okay,
favorite?
I'm back.
Welcome back, bud.
Welcome back. We're just podcasting a little bit while we wait for Sean and Daka to get back.
Yeah.
We
Anyway,
were
what's my
doing truth or
favorite one?
dare. Quinn, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
That's a good question. Candy cane. I love candy cane ice cream. It's so
Ooh,
fucking
gross.
good. You're gross.
You
What's
gross.
your
Oh,
favorite
that's
flavor
what
of ice
it
cream, bud?
Mine's green
Ice cream
tea.
is gross.
Never had green tea yet. Just
Green tea ice cream goes so hard, and it sucks because I work at a grocery store, and I saw someone buy it a few days ago, and every day I've worked since, I keep going back to our freezer outlet to see if we where it is, and I can't find it.
That sucks.
And like,
I
there's
don't
no
have a
spot for it
particular
either.
ice cream flavor I like. It's just ice cream to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, Quinn, now you can
Right.
go.
Yeah, Bird, is there anything
Yeah.
particular you're looking for? You're sneaking and snooping around?
Not really.
Alright,
Get some hot gossip from the Inquisitors. What's the latest gossip
What's the
around
hot
town?
goss?
Damien is having an affair.
How dare they?
Oh,
Scandalous.
how dare he?
And, Arthur might still be a little bit possessed.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we all knew it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It was kind of
Yeah.
obvious.
Mm-hmm.
like he kept saying, "No, guys, it's fine. I'm not possessed," but we know.
You know.
He kept saying, "No, guys, it's fine. I'm not possessed." And every time he opened his mouth, ominous white smoke came out.
Yeah, and then there was like the whole walking on the walls thing, and he's like, "Oh, it's just a condition. It runs in the family." Come
We're
on.
like, "Come on,
Um,
come on, Arthurius."
And
you do hear that the if this is some sort of plot, whatever sort of scheme this was, the Inquisitors are not in on it, or at least the ones that work here. You also
so
learned
you're
that
saying they're incompetent at their jobs.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, as a government,
They're
they
also-
should be awful, and they're not.
They're also not very popular in this district. Like, less so than they usually are for being snitches.
I can't imagine why. The city ruled by necromancy.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Mario promptly forgets this information.
Thank you, Mary. You're very cool.
And,
Someone needs to have a mind link with them so we can retain any information they gain. Unless this is your thing of saying the opposite of what you mean, in which case, never mind.
I mean, if you manage to jog their memory, you might get it.
So good at gathering information and so bad at keeping it.
You also managed to see that the bridge on the other side. You're sneaking around. You get a little peek at the other side of the rubble, and the bridge that was there before is now broken. And and the bridge just has a big hole in it, like bigger than the bridge hole. You can't see to the bottom of the pit, but it is presumably not as bottomless.
Yeah, it disappears into gray and not black. That's how you tell.
You probably couldn't scale down there, or it would at least take a lot of work. You might be able to try to maybe throw like a light down there or like a rock to see if it makes a funny noise.
You know what makes light?
Yeah.
Demon.
Boogie demons.
Or like a flashlight.
Boogie beasts.
Not
The only issue there is
dance fiend.
the only issue there with summoning demons is that it would immediately break your stealth.
You know what? Fair.
You do summon them by playing your instrument, which is what again?
A bell. A gug bell.
A bell.
The gug bell! I forgot about the gug bell. When it rings, it
The
just
gug
screams.
Alright, and
I still think
I'll
you
tell
should have
Sean
done
later.
sort of organ key.
Sean, Grim finds some bodies that are not, in fact, stitched to other bodies.
Which means the stitched bodies must be down there, or someone casts invisibility on them. Which is a much less likely source of, but it's possible.
I don't recall anyone casting any spells when we were there.
I'm
nobody
right
usually.
here.
Yeah, you definitely saw them, but you definitely saw them not be invisible before, so unless they invisibled the corpses.
We could have invisible the not corpses right before they died. And did we see them die?
No.
See?
You saw one of them die.
Well, except for one of them, they could have. There could have been some spellcraft going on, some wizarding, some witchdom, some sorcery, some. What's a noun that means like doing warlock things, or a verb rather?
Huh?
Some things of the arcane nature could be going on. But probably not. I just want to make sure that we all know it's a possibility. Anyways. So, what now? Why exactly are we looking for the bodies of these things? Just to make sure they're not on the loose, or?
I mean, they're the ones we're pretty sure who stole the crown.
Right. Forgot about that. Of course. think they could have escaped to a nearby district, or
All districts nearby are upwards, and none of the tunnels upwards can fit them, and people probably would have noticed. Unless there
okay.
happens to be a different tunnel on the other side of the bridge, like something
that.
specifically designed for that.
So they must
Not
have
across.
passed off the crown, and then they unstitched themselves and died. No,
Wait.
that's stupid.
No, yeah, that's not your best idea.
I'm workshopping.
Maybe they're just hiding in the tunnels or something.
That's a possibility, but like, how lame would that be?
I mean, not every plan has to be over the top, especially when you
What?
you know. Well, I mean, yeah.
That wasn't a what of anger. It was a what of genuine disbelief.
Oh, I know.
You hear a familiar voice behind you say, you're looking for the corpse giants, and there it is again. Not Phoenix Wright, Mirak Wright, and
Nice to Tony.
Mirak Wright behind you once again.
Yeah. Presumably they have the crown, so.
Well, official story is that we killed it.
But you didn't.
The other one escaped. The other one fell down into the chasm, broke the bridge. Don't have the tools
that's
necessary to, go make it past the chasm or, down into the chasm. The city won't supply it to us, and we're not used to dealing with underground cases.
Well, who's ready to go rock climbing then?
No, that's like we don't have rock climbing equipment. We can't.
Yeah, you don't. I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
I'm ready to go rock climbing.
Hell
Well, maybe,
yeah.
just rock falling.
Do you have any idea how deep it is?
Nope.
No, but it's not infinite, which means there's a bottom. And if there's a bottom, you can get there.
You know what? I'm gonna take out a coin and then just flick it into the hole and wait to see how long it takes before I can hear it hit the ground.
Let's say it's like 2 seconds before you hear a clink.
Now that's not too bad.
That's downright
I assume it was
feasible.
it wasn't like a plink of hitting water, right? It was just like a hit.
No, it was more like a thud.
Okay, yeah, it was a
Landed on
thud.
mud or something.
Oh, mud. Okay.
Yeah, something soft.
Alright,
Like a corpse.
yeah. Alright. Well, I'm now $1 short of what I was, so I better go get that back.
Expedition.
I'm gonna start attempting to scale this. Or the opposite of scale.
Can I make myself some climbing picks and start kun, you know?
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll?
Right. I guess both of you roll a brawn check.
Damn.
Or wait, no. I guess that would be agile.
Can we use the first roll?
Is your agile roll different?
My agile roll is better, but I rolled the strength roll first, and it was a 4, and my agile was a 1.
You can't take the first roll.
Pain.
All right. You're
Only
For a while
sixes.
of going down.
Exclusively sixes with Johnny.
I mean, I've
Yeah,
gotten
okay.
8s. Don't worry.
After picking down there for a bit, your polyhedrons couldn't take it, and you don't have any like rope, and you don't have like any other like climbing equipment, so you just you just fall.
I lasso Pika so they don't like fall all the way down.
Yeah.
Can I roll another? Do I roll another agile to catch that? It hopefully won't fail this time.
Nah. Oh, Johnny can roll a brawn check.
Oh, that's still a D8.
Let's see if I can.
Do you have any threatening music for falling?
Not really. What's this one?
Oh no, don't get Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man dude.
Yeah.
I just checked the jukebox for the first time. Are they all named like this?
What do you mean? This is just the name of a Skullgirls song. I didn't name these.
Is it actually
Okay.
Shmebop?
Yeah. I named a couple of them in like the actual session. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch on to that, I guess.
You managed to catch Pika by the leg.
Thank
but,
you.
Unfortunately, carrying even like on a successful try, carrying someone with a lasso while you're trying to plummet a deep chasm doesn't end well.
Pika slams
Actually, I
against
guess
the side of the
Pika
wall.
can just like try to hold on too. So you're like actually group climbing with climbing equipment, sort of.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
is that an agile I can use?
No, you can just use being tied to each other to
Yeah, like ice climbers.
bring yourselves down. With I'd say like a decent amount of, I'd say like a below average amount of bodily harm.
Nice. That's a good climbing
Fall
expedition.
Below average?
On
Good climbing expedition for a woman who's never climbed in her life.
a piece of wood, and it's dark.
Do my polyhedrons emit any light?
Do they?
I've been under the assumption that they're like little glowy guys.
Yeah, you can try to. How much light do they
I'm back.
emit?
Probably not too much. Hey Sean, we're at the bottom of the chasm.
Oh boy.
They probably,
At least me and
probably glow as much
Quinn are.
as glow in the dark paint, like on your ceiling.
Yeah. The interrogator guy came, chatted with them for a little bit. They found out that the rubble did not have any monster corpses in it, just regular ones. And they found out that the Inquisitors aren't involved in whatever this is, or at least they didn't like plan this beforehand. And there's a chasm on the other side. There's a bridge. The bridge is broken now, and they climb down to the bottom of the chasm.
Yeah.
Does Grim want to join them down at the bottom? Actually,
Hell yeah.
All right. How does Grim make it down? Because they just kind of like shittily rock climbed and fell on their asses a bit.
Grim is gonna punch the side of the wall. And a spurt of ink is gonna drip from his hand. And he holds it there and it keeps just dripping, sliding down the rock face. And he
So
moves
you're
his hand and he slams his back where it's dripping, and he slides down on his own ink.
Yeah, okay.
You want to slide your way down? I should have done that.
Give me an agile check.
Alright,
Give me an
so
agile roll.
let's see if this works.
Yeah, you manage to get down there. You fall on like a piece of wood, presumably from the broken bridge. You get scuffed up a little bit from the trip, but not too much.
Are we going
The only
down the
light source
chasm now?
Yeah.
Miru, or is Miru not going in?
fully expecting them
I'm
to.
going to sacrifice my stealth now. Literally, Mary's going to summon a dance fiend, and it has claws, and is just gonna have it be on its back as it rock climbs down.
All right.
Can I draw a card for this?
Yeah, sure. Draw a card.
Yay!
That is a. Oh, I can't see it. Fuck. I need to edit this deck.
It's not letting me see it. Oh, it's a king. So it's 10.
Just
Aren't that kings for 13?
What
Oh,
is
no,
it?
blackjack.
Face cards
No.
are all 10.
Yeah, no, blackjack. My bad.
No, where? How
Yeah,
Is
do
that
I
how it works in
blackjack.
blackjack?
see it? Oh, players see front.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay, a king of
All
diamonds.
face cards are 10. Aces are
Oh,
11 or 1, depending on reasons.
Anyways, yeah, you make it. What do you do with the demon when you get down there?
What?
Actually,
I
as you're
legit did not hear you.
no, I have a better. As you're walking down, your demon, or as you're flying down, you're near the end, but your demon gets stricken by a crossbow bolt from one of the inquisitors up there, and starts to instantly dissipate. And roll me an agile roll to see if you can make the rest of the fall on your own.
Do I need to discard my king?
No, you still have your king.
I mean, I don't know why I'm attached to it. Ugh.
my boop.
What is your agile?
What's that?
I rolled a 4
1d6.
out of 6.
Roll the 4. Okay, you managed to. Your legs are a bit. You don't manage to sustain any injuries that are too bad from the fall. So, Pika's weak, cube light illuminates you all standing on a bunch of pieces of shattered bridge, laying upon a pile of corpses. They're not stitched together, but they look like they could have been at one point.
So I was right!
Shit.
They
Yes, they,
unstitched!
They did unstitch themselves, huh?
Just mirth all over her face.
Yeah, but what do they do with the crown?
Oh, good point. I'm gonna shine my light out, see if I can see the crown anywhere.
You find a little tunnel near the bottom.
Okay. Well, I mean, all roads lead to. That's. I mean, whatever. Like, tunnel, we go in, right? That's the plan.
Think so.
All right.
Just gotta grab something, and I look for my single dollar that I threw down there.
Oh, here, let me help.
I need to roll for my single dollar.
Duck up.
Hmm?
Does Quinn need to
Okay,
roll
like-
to find the single dollar that Johnny dropped?
Yeah, you find it. Fell in one of the corpse's mouth. Kind of.
Well,
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Kind of Karanian if you think about it.
kind of what?
Like Charon.
Kiranian.
So you can pay the ferryman to the dead.
Oh, I
You
see.
put a coin in, yeah.
Kind of
Yeah, well,
Orphellian even.
I take my coin out of the mouth anyway, and then, probably a few teeth come with it.
Yeah, it's very easily. It's also wet.
Ew.
I'm pretty sure if a demon is dissipated, I think I have to empty my hand.
Nah, you can keep the card for now. This is your way of. This is your measurement of how much demon you can use in RP.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, yes. Alright, You, you step over some corpses and, go down a tunnel for a bit. Let me think about what's at the end. You, hold on. You manage to, eventually the tunnel leads up to to railway tracks. Said railway tracks seem not that far off from the Necromancer's Guild.
Seems pretty fishy, suspicious to me.
Seems very fishy, suspicious.
Fishy.
Considering our leading failures, it's the necromancers who took it.
Is that the proper term?
Yes.
Fishy, suspicious, yes.
I see.
Yes, I'm a scholar. You can trust me.
So, what now?
I guess we just keep following it and snoop. See what those necromancers are up to.
Snoop. Do a snoop check.
Let's do a bit of
Alright.
snooping.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Oh, sorry, the Necromancer's Guild is in... Okay. So yeah, it leads you to... The Necromancer's Guild is in Terminus. Leads you to, but the, So, okay. It doesn't, lead you to a railway. It leads you to, what looks like a sort of, back entrance behind the wall part of Terminus that connects to the Necromancer's Guild.
Okay.
Alright.
Makes it even easier to snoop in.
The first obstacle in your snooping is a door.
Oh shit. Well, we're fucked. Go home,
Nice.
fellas. This is just like a normal ass door, right? No portcullis and shenanigans involved.
No, this is a
Cool.
normal door.
I grab the handle and I twist.
It is locked.
Damn it.
Can I summon the boogie beast to knock down the door?
Hold on, wait. Before we do that and waste up your precious... How many boogie beats can I summon in RP? Anyone have any sort of lock-picking skill?
Oh yeah, I do. I'm gonna kick the
Not,
door. I
the
fail at
issue is
kicking the
that,
door.
could you roll?
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's, I was gonna say that it's not locked with a lock. It has, one of those little jangly, one of those little bar things, but I guess this is more interesting.
Do I get steady rhythm in RP, or
I don't know. I haven't. No.
Let's make it a resource.
No.
I get 3 discards.
Bird
Fine.
loves
You get
having
2 discards.
2 discards? Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, you managed to unlock it. Looks like somebody inside heard you.
I must study the flow of my opponent's move.
It looks like somebody heard you unlock it. What's your next plan?
That is an issue.
It you know,
Oh, is there a locked door in
else.
front of us?
Yeah, it got unlocked.
Alright.
It's just that the people on the other side of the door heard it when they shouldn't.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not very good at sneaking around and beating people up at the same time. So I'm gonna back up a little bit. So if the people like come out, like open the door to look around.
You just have
Actually,
it cut
no.
out.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll just back up. I'll just stand next to the doorway with my gun. So when like they peek their head out, I'm pointing my gun at their head.
Prank him, John.
Eh.
Yeah, no, somebody does come out in dark robes.
Okay.
Prank him, John.
Get up opens the door to look around. They see you three, and they're like, "What are you punks doing? You're not supposed to be here."
I inch forward slightly so I can feel the barrel of the gun against their head.
Like, oh, what the fuck?
Hello, fellow necromancer.
We just want access to
Shows.
the necromancy building, as we fellow necromancers have some business, if you wouldn't mind.
I'm a walking corpse. Waves.
That's sour.
No, it's not a lie.
Yeah, roll me a brawn check.
Can I assist with my deceive?
I could
Yeah,
also
sure.
assist with the deceive. I have a cool bell.
Fuck.
All right.
All right,
Wait,
don't prank him,
how did
John.
you assist me with deceive? Wait, what? How would deceive?
I was
You're
deceiving
not
them into
lying to
thinking.
anyone. They're convinced you're a necromancer, but
They're also convinced they have a gun against their head.
yeah. No, they say to Johnny, well, I mean, they say to Johnny, let me think of what happens here.
I mean, he was just trying to prank you because we could always just bring you back if he shot you. You know, it was a funny gaff, a goof, if you will.
You see somebody else come by and is like, "Hey, wait, what's going on here? Whoa, is that a
Prank
gun?
him, John.
Whoa."
Yeah. Okay, you guys kind of gotta help me. I don't have a second gun to point at that person.
This is a very
Time to
small
summon a
and
demon.
spacious building. Right?
Yeah, Grim is still like, no, seriously, I'm a dead body. Feel me, I got no pulse.
I mean, if you insist. Yeah, no, that checks out.
Well, the guy, is that the second guy over there doing that?
Second guy's what is this? What are you? The guy isn't doing anything yet. What do you want to do with the second guy? How do you want to deal with this?
If he was going over to feel Grim's lack of pulse, I would have just tried to deck him in the face. But clearly, it's not happening.
You deal with the second necromancer.
Prank him, John.
Gonna start
ring.
going in the building, and I switch my aim to the second person.
And also, there's a boogie demon.
Great.
Just boogieing down.
Drew a 5 of spades.
Bringing your total up to 15 of 21.
Anyways, Right, yeah, you summon a fucking demon, I guess. Like, Jesus Christ. Calling necromancer is just like, Jesus Christ. What do you guys want?
It's doing a neat dance.
We'd like to go inside, please. Respectful bow.
Yeah, sure. They lead you inside to what is basically, they lead you inside to what is like just a storage room filled with crates.
So what's in all these?
Oh, I think that one has bones. I think that one's cloaks, and we definitely store the staffs in there. Not sure what that one is. I think it might involve viscera. And that one over there is like pillows.
Ah, I see. All in the same room. Can I open the one they know what was in?
Yeah.
Is it viscera?
It's mostly empty except for like there's a good, you want to say 17 and a half fingers?
Ah, all out of viscera. Shame. Puts the lid back on.
Is this like a robbery or?
No. Not yet.
Fun dance, fun dance.
Not yet.
Smile.
There's like more people in the other rooms, right?
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? Hello,
I mean, we're
necromancer.
probably like, Like we have like, you know, the town, the like district guards and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they're gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do personally. I think I'm just going to go home.
What's your name?
That's probably a good decision.
What's your name?
Pika.
Oh, I'm Ilgathob, and that's Azamar.
Elgathop. Nice to meet you, Elgathop. I highly
Yeah,
recommend just going home because things might get weird.
How come necromancers never seem to have normal names? Like, is there that guy here that's like Kevin?
I've met a Kevin who was a
Dare
necromancer.
you.
I mean, isn't your name Grim?
Grimaldi, properly, but yeah, hi.
Yeah. I don't think Grim compares much to Kevin.
I mean, all of us here have weird names except Johnny.
There's a guy named Brent, but he's dead now.
Oh, what happened to
Howdy,
him?
What happened to Brent? What happened to Brent? He yeah, I don't know. He just kind of died in his home.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He got sick or something.
Send his regards to my family. But sends his regards. Sends my
You
regards
guys
to
are
his
holding a
family.
gun up my head. I don't.
You can go home. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. They just
Azamar,
like
you
start to
too.
walk. They both just start to walk away.
Mariu and the boogie demon wave them goodbye.
Okay.
Alright, now I'll sneak in the rest of here. Can I poke my head into the other room? Seek out some
The
information.
other room is just a couple of. It's kind of like a. It's kind of just like an office area. A couple people are at.
Oh, wait.
There's a bunch of small offshoot rooms for more personal offices.
Boogie beast.
My shit, hold on. Everyone grab a cloak.
I'll
Open up
grab
the-
it.
Open up the cloak box.
See, Elgathop and
Puts a
Azamar
cloak-
talking to someone important looking,
I told them to go home.
Puts a cloak on the boogie
and
demon.
then Elgathop goes home. Azamar's been waiting for his lunch this entire day. He's not gonna let anybody take this from him.
Dude, I hate it when they schedule your lunch break for like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna throw on the cloaks. That sound good to everyone, and just walk in.
Yeah.
All right, walk in.
Everybody is immediately looking at you all.
Hello.
Must be the
Howdy.
Just not a friendly nod. How do you do, fellow
you
necromancers?
realize that was those are dirty cloaks, right?
Were they?
No, I was making a joke. That just sounds like something that would happen. Is that
Yo,
like,
dude. Go
Any
get the...
reasonable person's purvey of the room can figure out they don't believe you for like a second.
Why not?
They don't
We're in the
super
full
give a
outfit.
shit. Some of them seem to have like contacted someone. It's not like they're like fighting you or anything over it. They're just all uncomfortable.
How do
they're
you...
also probably uncomfortable by the constant ringing.
Ding ding.
Little
Ding
rigging?
ding.
How do they look at me?
Well, are you in the cloak? Like a disguise?
I'm in a disguise, but I'm also dripping ink.
Yeah, no, that's kind of. I mean, that just happens with. Like, that's not too surprising for the Necromancer's Guild, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, blood is a very deep color. Sometimes you get mystery black vial on you.
So Grim just fits right in. The rest of us, not as much.
Yeah, yeah, Grim is the only convincing person here.
What about the boogie demon? That also
Johnny
felt
forgot to
bad.
take his cowboy hat off, so it's just like weirdly placed over under the hood. That's
Yeah.
a joke, maybe.
No, it's not.
Uh,
One of the necromancers looks at you all and says, what do you want? What are you here for?
information, mostly.
What type of information?
Regarding, anything that might have gone missing recently.
We don't know where your family is.
Oh no, don't worry. I don't care about them that much.
We don't know where anyone you might have known might have gone and disappeared.
We're not looking for anyone, we're looking for anything. Pulls down her
Okay.
glasses a little bit. Her eyes glow.
Okay.
Worm King.
Worm
You want,
King?
like, money?
Not.
The robbery?
Yes, the robbery.
It is the robbery?
Yes, we're talking about the robbery.
So yeah, you are trying to rob us.
No. We're trying to see if
we're
you
look-
have
we're
the
asking-
if you have the crown from the robbery that took place earlier.
How do you know there's a crown from the robbery place?
Because we were there.
Oh. Well, then, shouldn't you know where it is?
No, we didn't see where it went. We wanted to know if you guys have it. And if so, what you're planning to do with it.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do they not know what I'm talking about?
No, it sounds like bullshit considering they knew what the crown was.
Yeah, what do I roll for that?
What do you roll?
What is my sense motive? Streets?
I think your sense
X.
motive is that's obviously bullshit.
Press X to doubt.
Yeah, you have Quinn in your ear telling you it's bullshit.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit. So, how about you just tell us where it is, and then tell us what you're doing with it, and it's probably fine. Because you're, I think, the rightful owners, so we just want to make sure it's in, good hands where they're not doing anything potentially life-threatening.
Yeah,
That sounds like a negotiate, honestly.
yeah, we're keeping it, yeah, well, I don't want to tell you where in case, you're working with the Inquisitors, but we're...
Do I look like a kind of... I'm gonna just throw some magic around. Do I look like an Inquisitor to you?
You kind of act like you're a narc.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I'm only making sure that you're not trying to revive a great titan or whatever.
Why would we do that? Most of the city's energy runs off of their dead
I don't
bodies.
know. Maybe they make more energy when they're alive.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Fuck!
Ah, I see. We're giving them ideas.
Self-fulfilling prophecy!
No, we're just trying to basically keep it in we're trying to keep it in necromantic jurisdiction.
I mean, that makes sense. It's where you're...
Maybe make a museum, maybe make an attraction out of it.
Not a
That
bad
also
idea.
Sounds like bullshit.
Does it?
Well, I thought it was a good idea.
I think it's a good... That sounds like a good idea, actually. Maybe not put it out in the public, but, like, have it be with its rightful, like, owners of, like, it's your culture. So...
Yeah.
I'm discarding my king.
Yeah, we'll keep it safe.
And I guess we have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
It's surrounded the rest of the group.
You should leave right now, actually.
Why?
You've broken into the office and threatened two of our workers.
We didn't threaten them.
Asked about classified information.
And well, you just told us, didn't you? Like,
Sounds like
that's not my fault. I asked you, hey, where's the crown? And you were like, oh, well, I'm not telling you that, but here's what we're doing with it. I never threatened you.
Well, you threatened the other guy with a gun.
You didn't see that.
Well, they talked to me.
I mean, but like, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, this is why you're not under arrest, and I'm just telling you to leave. Unless you want, like, are you homeless? Do you need a place to stay? You can sleep by the crates. Don't sleep in them. One of them has fingers in it.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah, no, that's, you do not want to sleep beside 17 3/4 fingers.
Oh, it looked like a half to me.
Where the fuck did the other quarter go? Shit, I need to take that up with inventory, and... Can you just... go away?
I mean, is that cool? Anyone else have an issue with that?
No, I think we can go.
Mario's already gone.
Oh,
I've got all I wanted.
well, there they go. Grim, you have any objections?
To leaving?
Yeah.
No, let's get out of here.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Do you mind if I grab a cup of coffee on my way out?
Yes.
Okay. What if I paid you for it?
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna flick a coin at him.
That's
Grab a cup
exactly.
of coffee and walk out.
Pika, you quickly come to the realization that necromancer coffee sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
brokers do it so much better.
Most of their beans are kind of expired.
Yeah.
Expired, but then
On
they
a related
resurrected
note,
them.
Miru inexplicably has a glass of chocolate milk.
What?
Miru got a glass of chocolate milk somewhere. You're in the terminus, I told you before, because that's where the building leads to.
All right. Well, let's just head out. I mean, we've solved the case.
So, to recap, the necromancer stole the crown, but they won't tell us where it is, right?
Necromancers stole the crown. They won't tell us where it is. It's their culture. I don't see a reason why we should tell the Inquisitors where it is.
Well, I mean, we were still hired to steal it. Like, that was the thing we've still been
Fuck.
hired to do.
Forgot about that part.
I
I
mean,
mean,
if you're all still okay with stealing the crown, I have some ideas.
Well, shoot.
Well, we tell the Inquisitors that the necromancers have it, the Inquisitors investigate, and then when the Inquisitors find the crown, we steal it from under their noses.
So what they did to us, but back at them.
Basically what the necromancers did, but we do it to the Inquisitors. Yeah.
Smart.
I mean, yes.
We need to leave it as an anonymous tip, though, because
I mean,
Yeah.
they already know we're investigating.
yeah, but if it's from an anonymous tip, they can't be sure and they can't point out, oh, those are the people who told us what your thing is. So
You hear a you hear a lady's voice from behind you. How much did they pay you?
What?
huh?
How much
Excuse
did they
me?
pay you for the crown?
I'm sorry, this is kind of a private conversation.
Yeah, it's kind of rude to just
I'd-
butt in like that. Turn
I'd
around.
appreciate you don't eavesdrop on our business.
Sorry.
But if you must ask, that's a
much-
good question, Taka.
I'd
How
say
much-
like
How much
How
were we
much will we pay?
promised?
let's say
I was promised with 5.
Wow, you got severely underpaid.
It was promised 5. The number.
I was promised 5.
So I could do whatever I
let me
want
just
with that
do
number.
something. Let me just do some brainstorm real quick.
Jacqueline shows up. Now I have to fight my old PC.
No.
I would not hate that.
You were promised around like
99, 99, 99?
you were promised around $26, which if you account for inflation is roughly 1,000. I guess 25, probably around $25 each.
Look, no, the Johnny throwing that coin in earlier was a huge, huge investment.
Yeah.
That's actually so funny.
So that trivial bit where he went,
Pika-
oh, let me grab my $1.
It's also currently my only dollar.
We were promised like $25. Why? Can I look at this woman? What do they look like?
They're wearing let me come up with a woman real quick.
Hey, you have a woman in inactive characters. Just say, just saying.
Opening my random
Well,
woman
they,
generator.
Wearing a dark, fancy dark jacket. They're wearing a dark hat. They're let me see.
Shit.
Their hair is curly and short. Like
Why you have offering better pay than $25?
how about
Honestly, I'm
oh,
realizing
35.
30. That's much better. I'm realizing now.
That is a lot better.
$25 is not that much.
I mean, I just take what I can get, really.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do it.
35.
What is?
You know what?
What's your deal, lady?
Oh, I work for the the Bureau of Interdimensional Logistics in Revulsion.
Oh, I see. And so you want the crown? Why?
Well, it's a very important artifact, and as the Bureau of Interdimensional Logistics, we like to keep our hands on those. Make sure they don't get into the wrong hands, and make sure we can study them and keep control of them.
So Bill wants them for study purposes. What kind of check can I roll? on how trustworthy this bureau is in terms of being good people.
I don't think you've ever heard of this bureau before. Surprisingly, despite it sounding like somewhere you would have worked, I don't think you've heard it before.
Hey, is this place real? What do I roll to figure out if this place is
Oh.
Well, it's an
real?
infinite city, so
Miaru
I'm
instantly
certain that I would have
shaking.
encountered you before.
well, I mean,
I'm a
there's infinite possibilities, right?
yes, I know, but I'm a researcher of the infinite, and I feel like I would have interdimensional, infinite. They kind of cross over with each other quite a bit.
Why not now?
True. Why would it be any different?
There's one caveat.
Yes.
There's another thing I need you to look into for about, let's say 10 more.
All right. What is it?
Well,
The Worm King.
the Worm King. What the fuck is the Worm King?
Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
No, there's generally just investigating cult activity in Revulsion.
I can do that. Rest of you?
Sounds good.
As well as, not only can I offer you better pay, but I also the Bureau of Interdimensional Logistics carries political leverage, so we have an easier in to obtaining it.
Interesting. So you could set up like a meeting where we could go steal it because you're talking with all the necromancers.
Yeah, something like that.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Wait.
I don't think I caught your name.
My name's Sybil Willmarker.
Sybil Willmarker. Sybil Willmarker.
Sybil.
Sybil.
B.
Oh.
Sybil.
Alright. Sybil. Well, nice to
I
meet you,
believe-
Antika.
Mm-hmm. If you're familiar with the Departed station, we're just up from there. The bureau is at the center of the city, and just tell them Sybil sent you,
Alright, I will.
and I'll see you then.
Alright, so... Do we go there first, or do you want us to steal the thing first?
I'll go there first so I can brief you.
Alright. Plan?
In the meantime, of course, don't take too long so that nothing shifts too hard. But in the meantime, just take it easy.
I will.
I'll try to
You can take the
I'll try to
sip of-
see.
Oh, fuck. We keep on doing this. You go ahead first.
You take a. I'll if there's any punishment for your breaking and entering, I'll try to see if I can't get you off the hook for that. You know, with connections.
Sounds good. Pika takes a sip of her coffee and immediately spits it out. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
Why?
Miryu offers Big the chocolate milk he found.
Thank you. Just gonna chug that down.
So I assume I have your friend's word as well.
Looks around.
Johnny nods.
Hi.
All right. Well, that's a deal. Oh, they absolutely have better coffee than necromancers.
Thank God.
Thank God.
And they walk off. And I guess unless you want to dig around more, you can keep going. But that's like all I had planned for this. Planned as we exhausted what I had planned a while ago. But like, I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any more dicking around to do?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good session.
Good session.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Good
DMing,
session.
as always.
Thank you, Taco. I'm gonna head out. See
Thank you
you.
very much.
See ya. Yeah, this
Bye.
session.
What did you guys think of Miryu so far?
I love them.
I don't know what the fuck is going
I
on.
don't know what's going on with them, but I love them.
I half expected it
Okay,
to be
I'm
fucking main villain.
I've been like intentionally vague for everything they're doing.
Yeah, I like Miryu. I think I might not have liked Miryu if this was like a campaign, but as a one-shot
Oh yeah,
character, I like
definitely.
Maybe he's a great one.
I wouldn't have done this if this was a long going character.
We might need. I might need to make like a session 1.5 at this rate.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
be honest, for this fucking crown subplot, I didn't think would be so important.
Wait, what's the main plot? I thought that was the main plot.
The main plot is the cult. The crown subplot was just supposed to be context for why you're being interrogated,
Oh, okay.
and
I
also
mean,
like a
you-
callback to the
the
last
first
game I
one.
ran.
You said we were gonna get paid for the thing, so obviously we're gonna want to continue our job.
Yeah, I mean that's bad for the resume.
I was
Yeah,
genuinely like frightened because I forgot that we were supposed to steal the thing.
yeah, multiple times.
Multiple times. I was like, oh yeah, it's in the place. It's in the place where the people, you know. You could also just open up next session with "We stole the crown." Let's just open up with like the building
Well, no.
exploding, and we jump out of it.
Well, see, it happens after the last session, and
I'm gonna spoil a
or the
little
first
bit of one of Miryu's mysteries.
You want this on
He's
camera?
not. No.
I'm still recording.
Okay,
Okay.
until next time.
Until
Keep
next time,
keep your
check out-
eyes peeled, ears peeled.
Keep your eyes, ears, and all other orifices peeled.
In everything you have.
Put up.